And his main strength is always family and friends. So he tried to concentrate on only and mostly that. Business, yeah, it's there. Yeah, I can always do it. But he stayed close to the priceless ones, family and friends. He kept a lot of friends. I learned from Rajiv. I used to ask him for advice. He used to give me, and just we used to have deep conversations, talk about life, how to move forward, best for both of us, best for the country, how to make the country great. He's always had a very bright head, looking for a bright future. We'll definitely miss him. Not just me, the whole country, his friends, his family. He's left a very deep space, a huge space to cover. But I wish, the family strength, and during these hard times. And yeah, I hope they stay okay.
I'm saddened by the death of my brother, Rajiv. But beyond that, I'm just asking myself, how is Mr. Sudhir and Mrs. Josina feeling? That's a question I have in my heart, because for any parent, I believe their prayer is never to bury their children. So this is extremely, extremely sad, extremely difficult for some of us to process and absorb. And I'm very sure it's so deep and painful beyond comprehension for the family of the Ruparelia. We can only wish them God's blessings so that they can be able to bear this burden, this pain, because this loss is unacceptable, especially the way he died. When you find that you've not even had a chance to hospitalize your son, look after him, care for him, and show him the love. But just this death comes and robs him from nowhere. So I really pray for them, and I hope they will overcome this burden, which is so deep. I came to know I believe Rajiv spent much more time with those people who are much lower than him. And he could fit in, very well. They could feel they are closer to him. They are, it was a heart-to-heart kind of closeness. So from a wheelbarrow pusher to someone very big, you'd be sure that Rajiv would be there for them and he would put a smile on their face. And he could also get his smile out of such interactions. We were discussing so much about succession planning, and I usually urge most of my friends who are from very rich families, especially Indians, that you need to be helping us to teach our African brothers and sisters in the issue of succession planning and families being able to grow businesses beyond their founders. And I used to urge him, I would say, your dad has worked with your mom to build a business empire. I hope you're going to make it. No, I will grow it much more beyond what my parents are even expecting. And so I loved that about him, the vision he had for this business, the vision he had for this country, and he could feel that this is not a family business, it's a country's business. He could feel it's not about how much he will earn from it, but about the impact this business is going to have on the community. So it's a very big loss for us as a country, for us as a government, and for us as a generation. Losing such an exemplary young man, full of life, who had his family beyond the business. Sudhir was about his young family. About Rajiv was about his young family, about his daughter all the time. My daughter, I want to go and I play with my daughter. I want to be with my daughter. I want to be with my parents, you know. That's a central nerve of a successful person. So we pray that he rests well. It was his time, though sometimes we ask ourselves, what is this about death, about us accepting that it's time? But that's the reality we live in. We pray for blessings and for the strength to bear the burden that we are carrying.
Hi, my name is Akshay Agarwal, and this is my wife.
Hi, my name is Mary Santongo Agarwal.
So I've known Rajiv uh, basically my whole life. I used to live right across the street, so basically from the age of 8 onwards.
I've known Rajiv for about 8 years. We actually connected through Rajiv.
Yeah. And I guess one of the most fondest memories we have of Rajiv is during our wedding. He was kind of the life of the party. He was the guy
era simanyi.
How amazing that I'm going to be this person today. You know, a changed man completely. He was a very, very funny person, very energetic, very mischievous, very energetic, very mischievous. Definitely, I give it to his parents, you know, how they took care of him. The Ruparelia family, I always thank you. Been so close to you guys. Thank you for everything you did with me. I'm trying to be strong right now. It's the hardest thing with your place. But I will definitely live on this legacy for you, my brother. For everything you've taught us, for everything you wanted. You had a foresight, you were a leader. I love you, and I hope I'll see you again.
My name is Bunny Walia from Barara. We're family friends with Rajiv and his family. I've known Rajiv since we were children. I've known Rajiv since we were children.